You will not work out right now. I'm going to sit on you, and you're going to tell me about the next episode of Brian's Jerky Journey. And you'll tell me what you'll be eating, and that you'll be feeding me it afterwards. We shall see about that.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to an all-new episode of Brian's Jerky Journey. It's kind of a special one for me. It's episode number 42, because that's how old I am. And it is also it's a Friday. It's the 1st of May. It's the 1st of the month, ending what was probably one of the toughest months for a lot of people in most recent memory. And the hope that a new month can bring about some more changes. So, I'm originally here from Massachusetts. The stay-at-home order was supposed to be lifted on Monday, and that was extended another 2 weeks. So I'm still here. Still waiting for the potential of being called back, but I've stayed extremely busy during that time. So busy in that I really haven't had a chance to film much in the month of April. But as you know, I'm here in my family room, now my home office, my home gym, and now the centralized location of Brian's Jerky Journey with your host in the place to be, the notorious Brian G. So it's kind of a rainy day here. It's a Friday. It's the 1st of the month. Just kind of published the last couple episodes. Just published episode 40 last night, and we'll be doing the same with 41 in the next couple days. So I'm going to get back on it and review what we have here in my stack. So, and in the meantime, while I've been going out and doing essential trips, I have actually been doing what I'd like to call quarantine jerky stockpiling. So I've been buying pretty much whenever I go out to a store for stuff, and I pass by, more often than not, you're going to pass by a pile of different selection of beef jerkies that are out there. Probably another 7 or 8 bags, just single bags that I'll review in a future episode. It's going to keep me busy. So, yeah. So what I have here is I actually have something from somebody who sent me some product. Seen that Easter was a couple days ago. My Portuguese upbringing, we love fish, and this is actually a sampling of the various salmon jerkies from Santa Cruz Salmon Jerky Company. So what I have here is, let me see here, what's this one called? Actually, that's the thing, it doesn't really say which one it is. But basically, if you can see here, they're actual pieces of salmon that were infused in the different flavors. So, my apologies here right now. It says Sriracha right here. Jeez, I have my glasses on. So this is Sriracha flavored salmon. This is Wasabi flavored salmon, which should be very interesting for me, considering how I take wasabi. Spicy and teriyaki. So, there's a lot here. I'm not going to eat everything at once. I'm probably going to take a couple bites. And given the fact how it's packaged, it's vacuum sealed, this stuff is going to have a very short shelf life. So when I'm probably going to have to eat it, put it in the fridge and eat it over the next couple days. And in the meantime, actually, I found something, and now we're in the 40s, in the episodes, the 40s. I've seen a lot of different recipes incorporating certain types of jerky. My twin brother is actually a priest in the Archdiocese of Boston. And he's been doing a lot of tweeting to his, or Facebook Living, a lot of his parishioners. And he's been doing a cooking segment. And I thought it was really cool. I'm not really an avid cook, and that's been kind of one of the projects that I wanted to tackle while I'm quarantining, stuck at home. In addition to all the things that I've done around the house, I wanted to maybe start, doing some cooking. Which would make my wife extremely happy. I mean, she's been happy enough as it is with the stuff that we've been getting done around this house. Like, if you've seen what this house looked like 31 days ago, for that matter, it's just night and day compared to where it was then. I mean, not right now. The house is so clean. I jokingly said that I can sell my house right now. It's so clean, ready to show. And my mom got immediately excited. I'm like, Mom, it's not happening. I'm just saying that hypothetically speaking. So, but it's just in a place where all that clutter that you have built up and just bothers you because it's in the corner of your mind, you can see it in the corner of your eye, is out of the way. And it's like a big burden, weight's been lifted off your shoulder. And in this case, I'm basically now trying to shoulder the load with more beef jerky to review. So I'm just a lot of this stuff, basically what I'm trying to say by saying these long-winded explanations is the fact that you could probably, these are so thick in theory that you could probably cut them up and put them in kind of a meal. And I've seen ways of making chicken-based dishes topped with like bacon bits of bacon jerky. I've seen more bacon-based jerky recipes, but like breakfast sandwiches. This is all really kind of going off the Wicked Cuts brand that I've sampled recently and been a big fan of their products. So, but yeah, stuff like this I could probably cut up and put it into a something with rice, fish and rice and stuff. So, but yeah, so given my Portuguese upbringing, we're a big fan of fish. My father is especially a big fan of salmon. So yeah, let's give it a whirl, give it a shot, see what we think. So I'm gonna go on a limb and start off with what I'm gonna think to be the spiciest first. I'm gonna start off with the wasabi. This is a 3-ounce package. They actually do have it metric in grams. It's 84 grams. It's gluten-free, high omega-3s. So it's actually a Stay Fresh zipper bag. So it doesn't look like it's got a zip. Oh yeah, there's a zipper bag right in here, right in the back. So this will help you kind of seal it in and be able to store it in the fridge to use over the next couple days and instead. But yeah, look at that. It's just right now I'm looking at it, I'm just squeezing it. You can tell how vacuum sealed it is, but there's a little bit of moisture in there. So I don't know how that's gonna hold up. This was packed on March 7th, so and it's to enjoy by March 7th of 2021. So they basically talk about this having a 1-year shelf life from the day of packing. So there is no nutritional content that I can see here. They do list their ingredients. The first thing that comes off is the fact that the kind of salmon that they use is fresh Canadian king salmon. And the marinade is made with tamari, water, salt, soybean alcohol, honey, spices, organic sugar, sake, rice, torula, yeast, garlic puree, rice vinegar, apple cider vinegar, canola oil, plum juice, xanthan gum, and wasabi powder. Probably lends to the wasabi taste. So, and then just kind of reading here. What I like about the packaging is the messaging is tailored, specific to each flavor. Salmon. The exception of the Sriracha. It's got the same messaging on the back here. So I'll just read this to you real quick. It says, what you hold in your hands is special. It's top of the line Canadian king salmon turned into a gluten-free jerky like you've never tasted before. The snack belongs on the trail and at your upscale dinner party. Take just one bite and see what sets Santa Cruz Salmon Jerky apart from everyone else. Get hooked. And that appears to be... No, let's just get hooked on these packages. So, all right, let's dig into it. Tenderness, texture, initial scent of the wasabi salmon jerky from Santa Cruz Salmon Jerky Company. So, tear this over right here. Based off my marketing background, I really like to preserve the packaging it comes in. I really believe one of the key essential P's of marketing: product, placement, packaging, price. 4 P's basically. And then kind of like basic off my finance background tying into that, it's really 5 P's. So product, placement, packaging, price, and then performance. How does it do? Perception, 6. Jesus. Anyone else got any ideas for how you can classify P as it relates to marketing? Leave a comment in the comment line below. All right, so couldn't really do much there, but yeah, let's open it up. Tenderness, texture. Yeah, this is really, this is going to be very sticky, and I did not bring any napkins. So, and oh yeah, see this fish is going to always break easily because it's a soft base compared to beef or turkey for that matter. So, so it's very tender. Yeah, it's already breaking off here a little bit. I'm just going to have this piece right here for it. Because we have a lot here, and we're running very long time here. But yeah, texture. It's got a nice scent to it. I'd say it's very moist. So I would give it a 4 in tenderness, texture, initial scent and smell. Again, nice smell to it. You can tell it's got sort of a teriyaki or an Asian type flavor to it. It's got the fishiness smell of the salmon. So I'll give that a 4 as well, scent and smell, and see how it chews and tastes. Right now, before I even throw it in my mouth, I'm going to say it's going to chew fine based off how it's feeling with fish. Let's see how it tastes. This is the wasabi. I'm not getting a kick. But again, I'm getting the stick. Enos. So, that's really good. I like that. That's very good. I'm actually going to try to do a drive-by visit to my folks this weekend. So maybe I'll bring some of this and share some with them. My in-laws, not so much. I just got some on my pants. My in-laws aren't big fish people. So that was good. I'm going to give it a 4 as well. So 4 across the board. Sriracha flavored. I'm just going to go on a limb here and just say, just based off a feel, yeah, I'm going to, because we're running long on these videos. Just based off a feel, initial grabbing of it, it's probably going to be 4 as well. And just see how it smells. Real quick here on the Sriracha flavor. Put that there. There we go. It'd been nice if I didn't shut the record button off there. God, I'm such an amateur. It's what happens when you go a couple weeks without even filming anything. Just not able to. But, yeah. Just got to do what you can to stay mentally sane during these times. Alright, so Sriracha. It's kind of been fresh on my mind because I had the Sriracha bacon from Wicked Cuts. Everyone loved that. So when you think of Sriracha, just think of something like that. Right. And I'm actually doing a unique spin now on how I'm filming it. I have a tripod selfie stick in it. I've been doing it on my little corner table here and it just kind of elevates it. And I realized I can probably shoot this thing up 6 feet. So it'll be good for like selfie mode pictures and stuff, family photos. So yeah. Yeah. Ooh. So this one, I can definitely smell the Sriracha. It's definitely got a little kick to it. Like I said, it's going to be very easy to tear for, so kind of validating what I thought. Yeah, it's definitely got a kick to it. Initially, I'm thinking, was this swapped? Could this be the wasabi and that's Sriracha? But you can tell if you've had Sriracha and wasabi, they both got kicks to it, but they're both very distinctly different. So the Sriracha, it's got more of a, I'd say a pungent smell. Like it smells more peppery and hotness. Whereas the wasabi, you kind of smell it and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. And then when your saliva hits it and when it's in your mouth, it just, for me, it just kind of kicks it. And it's just, and in essence, it's a good thing because it's so strong. Any sinuses that I feel here, or congestion, just clears up from it. So, good little home remedy if you have a little bit of if you're feeling a little stuffed up. Hopefully allergy related, not COVID related. But if you're feeling a little stuffed up, a little wasabi can do the trick. So. 4 as well for scent and smell, and let's see how it chews and let's see how it tastes. And then this is another good one. So it's amazing when you vacuum seal this how it really does lock in the freshness and the flavor. Really like it. I can't eat all of it right now because I have so much here and it is very messy. I don't know if you can see my hands here. They're covered. So, I'm going to give that a 5, actually. I like that. And I'm going to go spicy. I'm going to finish it off with teriyaki, seeing that's what I like. Stay fresh zipper bag. The packaging, again, a little different in the back here. It doesn't have nutritional information as well. This was packed. It doesn't say when it was packed. I believe it was packed on 1/28 of this year. So, taking the assumption off of the prior ones, it's good for 12 months from the day it's packaged. So this is good till 1/28/20. And just to reiterate, the Sriracha was also packed on 3/7. So 3/7/21 for the Sriracha and the wasabi. So let's dig into the spicy. What makes the spicy different here? This is wild king salmon, whereas the other one was Canadian king salmon. Probably the same thing, king salmon, just based off of where it comes from. But yeah, marinades, red pepper, tamari, water, salt, soybean, alcohol, honey, spices, organic sugar, sake, rice, tortilla lis, garlic puree, rice vinegar, apple cider vinegar, canola oil, plum juice, and xanthan gum. Packaging here says, "Hi, we are Santa Cruz Salmon Jerky. What you hold in your hands is special. We always use our fresh wild king salmon handcrafted into a gluten-free jerky like you've never tasted before. This snack was created for the foodies and athletes to be able to eat delicious gourmet healthy food on the go. Whether it be, look at that. So weather, but it's spelled like the weather. So instead of W-H-E-T-H-E-R, it's weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Whether it be on the trails, slopes, or at your upscale dinner party, it will not disappoint. Just take one bite and see what sets Santa Cruz Salmon Jerky apart from everyone else. All right, let's take a bite. Spicy Santa Cruz Salmon Jerky. Again, just having to do with the packaging, just, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the juices kind of bubbling up. So they have a really good vacuum sealer there, it looks like. All right. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. Again, this one actually looks like a little bit of a thicker piece. So let's see how that translates. Texture. It's good thing I have my door closed. My cats would be pounding me right now. Oh my god. Oh jeez, look at that. Nice big piece. See that? But yeah. Yeah, so it's got the seeds here, the pepper flakes. So, and then tearing it again. This has to do with fish. Fish has got very easy texture to move, to take apart. So, but yeah, it's very, I wouldn't say greasy, it's just very saucy. So, but I like it, a 4. So, let's see how it smells. It's so weird because certain types of spiciness you can't smell, but others like a Sriracha you can. So, not really smelling anything here, but you know, based off of seeing the red pepper flakes here, that it's probably going to have some sort of a spicy kick to it once you throw it in your mouth. So, I'll give it a 4 as well for scent and smell, and let's see how it chews and how it tastes. So, I don't know, just the freshness of the salmon, but maybe it just kind of offsets any heat here, but I'm sensing a hint of spice, like more smokiness, but not anything like really hot. Just as I say that, I feel a little bit of a hot in the back, but nothing that's like overwhelmingly like I gotta go grab a drink to offset that. So, these are very good. I like that. I'm gonna give it a 4. Alright, last one. Teriyaki. Save the best for last, in my opinion. So, I'll read this one more time here. Again, the ingredients are fairly the same. Fresh king salmon. What you're holding in hand is special. It's top of the line king salmon turned into a gluten-free jerky like you've tasted before. The snack belongs on the trail. The snack belongs on the trail and a drop-scale dinner party. Just take one bite and see what sets us apart. Same thing. January 28th. Probably good for a year from now. Well, January 28th of next year. Tenderness, texture, initial scent, teriyaki. And I hope everyone here watching, if you're home or working, staying safe if you're working. Staying sane if you're home. Especially like me, homeschooling your kids. Oh, there we go. This was a little hard, and I think it was a little harder for me to open because I have kind of greasy hands, saucy hands right now. So, all right. Oh, jeez, wow. And I gotta tell you, the people there are so nice. I was actually referred to them from my friend Ron over at Jerky Up. So props to you, Ron. And they'd sent me, initially they'd sent me the teriyaki and the spicy. And they wanted me to hold off on reviewing it because they wanted to send me the Sriracha and the Wasabi. So I did, and they sent it to me. And they're just very good about following up, and I'm going to be sure to let them know I just reviewed them following this. So they know what to expect. And again, salmon, easy to move, take off, looks so fresh. Really like the packaging job. Again, packaging to me is key. That's a visual, you know, most if not all men are visually see with their eyes. So yeah, I really like that. I'm gonna give that a 4. Scent and smell. Again, you get a little hint of teriyaki, but you got more of the salmon scent kind of overshadowing it. So it's not a bad thing. It just means you think it's gonna be teriyaki, but you'll know more so when you throw it in your mouth. So I'll give it a 4 as well for scent and smell. And as we finish up episode 42, let's see how this chews and tastes. That's really good. I like that. Great job. Although I do tend to taste a little bit of dryness in the back there. But very good. Just when you eat this by hand, it's have some napkins on you. That's the only thing I can say. But I like that. Give it a 5. Alright, that'll do it for episode 42. Previewing the many flavors of salmon jerky from Santa Cruz Salmon Jerky Company. Thank you so much to the people over there for sending this over to me. I'll have their information down below, but you can find them over at santacruzsalmonjerky.com. Yeah. So yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, so just be on the lookout in the coming weeks for more reviews. I can't really tell you what I have to review coming up next because I have so much here. I got to kind of look through it and see which ones to look at next. I did get a couple more products sent over by manufacturers, so thank you to them for doing that. Those are going to be more so the next 2 to 3 that I'm going to be doing. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you can like this episode. You can subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, any suggestions about what I should review in upcoming episodes. And then you could like me on Facebook. You can like my channel over here, see prior videos over here, and then if you look down below, you can find my other social media channels where you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and see the notorious Brian G on the IG. So that'll do it for episode 42 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Hope you've enjoyed this journey with me, and you join me on the next one. Thanks.
Thank you for watching Brian's Jerky Journey. If you don't like jerky, you suck.